Hey everybody! So excited to do this reading. I'm sure, like myself, at different points in your journeys, you've been very curious about, like, okay, spirit, I think I have this gift, I think I have this talent, and some of you have been working with them. But we're going to do a pick a card where I'm going to pull 3 cards per pile, right? And those, I'm not saying you're limited, but these are 3 gifts you should be exploring right now. I'm not going to take a lot of time with this. Pretty straightforward. I advise you to get a pen and paper. And that way, you too, right? You should write them down. I'm so excited. Okay. So, I'm excited for you. Okay. So we have feather, key, and shark. Which symbol, which resonates with you? Before I even put these cards down, are you a shark? Are you a love is the answer? Are you looking for higher logical insights with the shadows? Ooh, feels so good. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, for those who want to know, 3 gifts they should be working on right now. All right, thank you for that. I won't. Okay. Okay. Thank you. We won't do that. Let's see what frequency you will need to be on for these gifts to flow the most easily to you. Okay. So for the feather, we have emergence. For the key, thank you, Holy Spirit. Crown chakra. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. And the shark. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Healing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So for those of you who chose the feather, the frequency of emergence, okay, invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment. and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. That's beautiful. Because before I even flip them, the best insight is from that of a child because it's pure, it's not contaminated. Okay, so let's flip these three cards. We have astrology, we have creativity, and we have precognition. It says for astrology, you are being called to explore astrology to gain deeper insight revealed by planetary positions for a deeper understanding of the soul's journey. Creativity. You're being called to explore creative expression, bringing forth the healing nature of the arts. And precognition. You're being called to explore the prediction of future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years into the future. Now, this makes a lot of sense because astrology, when you look at it, you can see the past, you can see the future when you know what you're looking at and you really understand the energies of those planetary bodies and the creativity because you have to be able to matrix, so to speak, where um, you see the patterns that the planets and the stars and the minor planets are creating. It could be a square, it could be a wedge, it could be a pentagram, it could be a Star of David, it could be any number of things, but it requires those links. And so emergence is beautiful for what you're being called for these three talents, these three spiritual gifts that you're being called to tap into, explore. Now, that's awesome. That is really awesome. Spirit, you're so cool because they really do go together. Okay, I want to overwhelm. All right. If you chose the key, love is the key. Crown chakra is the frequency and the energy, right? The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. Love really is the key for that. Because how else can you keep going when, those who you love and say they love you do things, right? Because love is a verb that counter the meaning, so to speak. And so it takes that the interconnectedness, the seeing that none of us are perfect, and still loving in spite of that. Okay. So let's see the three talents you are to be focusing on. All right, we have throwing bones, we have Ayurvedic medicine, and cartomancy. Okay. Throwing bones. You're being called to explore bone casting to commune with the spirits of the elders and ancestors for messages of healing and wisdom. Ayurvedic medicine. You're being called to explore healing with Ayurvedic treatments to help bring internal purification for balance. Some of you could have ancestral connections to the subcontinent where this medicine is utilized. I don't know how many cultures worldwide use bone castings as a way of divining with the ancestors, but there is a connection. And so maybe you are of mixed heritage. Who knows? Doesn't matter to me. These are just talents you're being invited to explore. And then cartomancy. No, catapromancy. Sorry for my pronunciations, guys. You're being called to explore the past, present, and future by tuning into the frequencies of the universe with a mirror. Now, that's very interesting, right? Because the flower of life, there are many surfaces in nature, in the universe, and when one could reflect, find a mirrored surface. This could be an actual mirror. We were picking up quite a while ago, the mirror, mirror. So the idea of a magic mirror, whatever. It could be water, it could be any reflective surface that you can gaze upon. A lot of times when you come across uh, bewitched items, especially mirrors, you can catch the echoes of scenes. But anyway, you're being guided to explore the past, present, and future by tuning into the frequency of the universe with a mirror. Wow. Wisdom, healing, interconnection with the cosmic forces, internal purification. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Now, if you chose the shark, you have to be in the frequency of healing. It supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Look, spiritual house cleanser, graphology, and crystal healing. Wow. See the theme? See the theme? Okay. You're being called to explore crystal healing so you can work with the stones to boost and awaken your intuitive gifts. So if you are a healer, right? Crystals can definitely amplify those gifts, those talents. Graphology. You're being called to explore handwriting analysis to provide insight, clarity, and understanding of one's thoughts to bring healing and growth. Again, healing. Spiritual house cleanser. You're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bringing positive energy to space by removing negative energy through various methods. Now, funny enough, crystal healing, spiritual house cleansing, graphology. Are you finding the bridge, the connection between all of these things? Think about it. For some, you might be being called to relocate. You could be exploring new environments, neighborhoods. There could be, let's just use graffiti, for example. There is some graffiti that is absolutely beautiful and artistic, and then there is some that just looks overtly angry. You're just like, either they're just learning or they're going through something. This can be applied in all realms of life, especially for your own internal work. If you journal, in particularly, if you just go back and examine the pen strokes, the tightness of the characters, the fluidness of loops, you'll see the energy and the pattern that you were going through. And if you explore what you were expressing in that moment, you can actually learn quite a bit about yourself, about others, your children. If your children are having a hard time opening up, just take a look at their handwriting. Check it out. You'll see what they're really feeling. what they're really going through. Part of the reason why they took cursive out of schools, by the way. There's something quite magical about making those letters. But I digress. Graphology. By all means, explore it. Now this, I really love. The spiritual house cleansing. Because you see incense, you see smoke, you see a candle that's not lit, you see stones, all of these things. Prayer, holy books, mantras. Some people like to use symbols. But there's all sorts of ways of spiritually cleansing at home, both your physical body and your external world. You could be called to just place crystals in different communities to help synergize and bring into balance those places. Even planting things. I'm looking at the type of incense burner they're using. It looks like flowers. Just saying. Because I feel like there's an aggression. It's so funny that we're talking about the shark, right? Sharks get a bad rap. But isn't it funny that if you turn one on its belly, it'll go into a hypnotic trance, right? At least that's what the Animal Planet and Shark Week teaches us. Do your own research. I wouldn't be trying to flip no sharks. I'm just saying. Healing, cleansing. Yeah, I love this. I do. I'm so excited. But these are gifts that you're being called to explore right now. Hey. Now, I don't want to make this a long video. I literally just wanted to do this. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. If you just got here, go back if you're curious about spiritual gifts and talents that you're being asked to awaken now, to explore now. Hopefully, I provided confirmation and a little bit of direction. Have a lovely, beautiful day. Bye.